Welcome back to Gbpcad analysis for the third week of September. So I've labeled out a bunch of levels, and we'll be going through what we're expecting and what we can anticipate for third week of September. So this level over here, well, let's go over what happened last week. Last week broke down, we created a low, right? After we created a lower high, we created a new low. Currently, we're above this daily level over here. This is the one daily chart. We're above this daily level, right? And this is a previous broken market structure, as you can see here, with these daily candles closing below it, and then we broke a retest. So this is a valid market structure. So I still have a bearish bias on the pound. So any pullback, these are just possible levels we can pull back to, retest broken market structure, or if we do get a deeper pullback in case of more liquidities, if we don't have enough order flow to keep pushing down, we can pull back up to 1.715-ish area in case of a deep pullback, possible level for lower high, okay? So if once that lower high is made in the higher time frames, then we can continue down to our first sell target, which is this level here with these daily candles at 1.679. Okay, once that level breaks, then it safe sells down to our low target for sells, which is this weekly support. As you can see, a lot of daily candle activity over here and weekly activity, so we can continue there. Weekly support, and I also stated here possible initial rejection when this level is tapped. As you can see, rejections, right, will need to break this level in order for further downside. In case we do break this level, then our first low target is 1.6600. Sorry, 1.6400. That's what I meant to say right here. And then that would need to low target if 1.6600 breaks, which is up here, and bearish pressure continues, right? So that would be our first target, and then this one would be the next one. But let's just go over how we got these and get these levels, okay? So let me remove all the drawings. Cool. So first one that we had was right here, right? That's the one that we had. This daily level here. Next, we can check that we have this broken market structure here, right? And then if we go into lower time frame, we can see, yeah, price broke this, okay? Price broke that level. Third, we have this weekly level. If we go in weekly, it's a bit more clear. You have this weekly candle activity over here, price activity here, and price activity here, even over here, right? So if we go on 4 hour, daily, we can see that last time we had bearish pressure, right? And we reached the same level that we did prior. So like over here, we saw a pullback. You see these daily candles pulling back. So we saw a pullback, and the pullback was right near this level that we have, right? You see how it pulled back right there, which is almost right at the level that we have. I'm going to keep it to the level that I have because that's a big enough level. So pulled back, and then we continued down to the weekly support, right? So let's just highlight this weekly support. Draw a zone there because it is still a pretty big weekly zone. Okay, so looking prior to June 2019, we came down here to our current level, same as here, right? And then what we saw after was a pullback, and then we continued straight down to this level. We initially did break that level and then kept continuing down further, but we'll watch that as it comes. So our level right here, and then this would be one of the other levels for pullback, like I stated, right? You see even here we got price activity. So it is a historical level, price activity there, price activity here. So even a bit of a retest right there. Actually, I'm going to move this a bit lower because of current market structure. This is what we tapped into, right, from last week. So we got that, right? Got that level. We got our level over here, our daily level here, right? So this would initially need to break. So we can expect some sort of pullback like something like this, create a lower high, sells from here, actively reacting to the level. Or if we do pull back a bit further, then sells from up here. But let's say, hypothetically, we pull back, right, retest this level, and then we start continuing down. This would be our first target. Let's say we break this, and then sells more on the lower high here. So just watching market structure, you see how price levels break. We got to retest, continue down to the next level. So once this level breaks, then we can say, yeah, we're going to continue down to this level over here, this price activity right here, correct, over here. So this is still a solid level. And then we'll worry about what happens when we get there. But the next level is right here. You see these candles not being able to close above yet, and then our next one would be like somewhere around here. But we'll worry about these targets once we see what happens when price reacts to here, because it could just as much come down and then reject up for a bit, right? And let's say we find resistance here and then we continue down, but we'll just be watching what happens. It could even pull back even higher because it is a weekly level, right? So we'll be watching, but pound is taking a shitting, so we'll just be selling on the pullbacks. It could quite as possibly just continue from here, this consolidation from 1.69 and continue down, and then retest once this level breaks and sell down further. But we're just going to be watching, right? These are the levels, higher time frame levels that I have listed. You can even have this one here because it is basically 1.69. Oops. Right, 1.69. Let's see how that is. Yeah, price is basically consolidating below that. But if this breaks up, then yeah, we're going to head up here. We're definitely going to head up there. Okay, so just these small levels that we have over here, just watching, and we're going to be observing how price is going to react to them. Remember what I always say, we're only going to take trades when price is actively reacting to levels. And if it's not, let's say it's in just the middle of a level, so something like this, let's say we're just continuing here and then you see price consolidating to go down, I'm not taking a sell here. Why would I take a sell here when, in case price pulls up here, liquidity grabs, sell down, or pulls up to a higher time frame level that we initially have right here on our analysis, and then we go down, right? Because you see price will do liquidity grabs, infamous for doing liquidity grabs, right? So we'll just have to watch and see how price reacts to pre-London, London, and then play these levels as they come to us. Okay, so let price set up, let price come to you, don't rush into it. We have levels for a reason. Trade at the levels only, and don't just blindly take sells or blindly take buys. Okay, follow market sentiment, know what's happening in the real world, and watch out for any possible market structure that there is. Okay, don't disregard anything, just even if the level is small or whatever. Okay, all right, thanks for watching. This is Gbpcad analysis. This is the analysis. If you want to screenshot it or look at the levels again, you can pause the screen here and take a screenshot. But yeah, quick video for Gbpcad, and thanks for watching.